What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Full Service with Mr. Full Service, and I got a new one for you guys. So, not so sweetheart deal for Hunter Biden. As you know, Hunter Biden's troubles began when the laptop from hell emerged, which, of course, the DOJ and the FBI tried to say was Russian disinformation right before the 2020 election, knowing full well that that was actually a lie. The laptop from hell was quite real, and it was a thorn in the side of Hunter Biden, and especially puts a nasty little taste in everybody's mouth for Joe Biden when he said that he had no dealings or no knowledge of any of his son's dealings, which the laptop proves he's lying. So let's get into this. Stunned onlookers gasp as Hunter Biden's sweetheart plea deal crumbles in court. Spectators at the federal courthouse here were left stunned Wednesday as first son Biden's sweetheart plea deal began to collapse, setting off a chain of events that ended in President Biden's 53-year-old son entering a plea of not guilty to tax and gun charges. Stop right there for a second. How many of y'all know somebody who's facing gun charges and you know that that is a mandatory prison sentence? I think in some states they even count every bullet, and that's like additional time. Yet, Hunter Biden has privilege, which comes from wealth, and your father being, of course, Joe Biden. So he is supposed to only get probation for that. Do y'all think that's fair? Do you think that's right? Especially coming from the party that's always saying that white privilege is we must get rid of white privilege. But y'all are sure, look, I'm going to say it like this. I don't think that Hunter Biden is getting this deal because he's white. I think Hunter Biden was getting this deal because of his last name and who his father is and how much money they have in the bank. Maybe it's just me. But there's a base judge on this case, U.S. District Judge Mary Ellen Noriega, who set a follow up court date for August 25th, had been expected to quickly sign off on the Biden Justice Department's deal with Hunter. But instead, the proceedings began to break down about 90 minutes into the 3 hour hearing. A gasp emerged from reporters and interested attorneys sitting in the gallery after she asked Assistant U.S. Attorney Leo Wise if there was an ongoing criminal investigation involving Hunter. Yep. And of course, Wise said yes, there was. And of course, then there's no deal. Now, she responded, as far as I'm concerned, the plea agreement is null and void, leaving attendees stunned and causing some journalists to rush out of the courtroom to brief their colleagues. Now, there was an attempt to resurrect the deal following a 20-minute break, and it failed miserably when Noriega said she needed time to analyze the terms of the revised bargain. Once again, how do you get no time? I'm pretty sure this is what this judge is thinking. How do you get no time with gun charges? You're a felon and you're high on crack cocaine. Now, the initial deal crumbled over two sticking points: whether Hunter could face additional future charges, such as for allegedly working as an unregistered foreign agent, and whether the two misdemeanor counts of failure to pay taxes could be decoupled from the felony charge of possessing a weapon while addicted to a controlled substance. In the first son's case, crack cocaine. Under the terms of the unusual agreement, Hunter would only receive 2 years of probation on the gun charge rather than prison time. Once again, that is what privilege, that is what money, that is what power and influence actually bring to the table. No one without power, influence, and money could ever hope to swing that kind of a deal. Now, Noriega repeatedly expressed skepticism of the first deal, asking at one point, have you ever seen a diversion agreement that is so broad that it encompasses crimes in another case? When the judge queried Wise about whether he knew of any precedent for such a deal, the prosecutor replied, No, Your Honor. The prosecutor had to sit there and be like, no, no, I've never really, this is unique all in itself. She says, if I were to reject the plea, what happens? Noriega also asked, to which Wise replied that the case would go to trial with the possibility of additional charges. I'm not aware of additional charges. The U.S. attorney met for 5 years going through my client's taxes on a line by line basis. They pursued it with unbelievable diligence and doggedness. I don't think there are any additional charges to be brought. All I want to say again is gun charges, mandatory time. Ultimately, both sides agreed that the general parameters of the original deal would remain, and that it would be specified that Hunter would face no further legal exposure over his failure to pay taxes from 2014 to 2019, his drug use, or illegal gun possession, leaving open the possibility of future criminal counts over purported foreign lobbying, bribery, and other charges related to his dealings in countries such as China and the Ukraine. Now, I suggest that you go read this for yourself. Go read this. This is from the New York Post. It's thorough, and of course, it always has links in it that you can press the links and follow it through. I'll say this again. That's privilege right there. That's what happens. You have power, you have money, you have influence. You can get sweetheart deals. I am so one to applaud this base judge for actually standing up for justice in this country. So keep it up, Judge. And I know Hunter's over there feeling sick. Like, hey, you know who my daddy is? Oh man, Hunter, we know who your daddy about to be, buddy. All right, so this has been the Full Service with Mr. Full Service. Make sure you catch us every Sunday, 8 p.m. on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Rumble. We are doing the show Simply Sunday every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, check us out on the Trifecta Hour every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TikTok. And trust me, that show gets live. Make sure you follow us across our platforms, because as a lot of y'all have known who have been following the show, we are planning to leave TikTok very soon. Not soon enough for my taste, but we're going to be off of TikTok pretty soon here. And you really don't want to catch you really don't want to miss the show, because we bring you a lot of information. We bring you a lot of laughs. We have a lot of fun. So most definitely get on there, follow us across our platforms, the Trifecta Hour. Also follow me, Mr. Full Service, across the platforms. I'll make sure to try to leave some links so it makes it a little bit easier to find us. All right. So this has been the Full Service with Mr. Full Service, and I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Please like, share, comment, let me know what you think. Also, if you wouldn't mind, man, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think I should be looking at. I'd like to start doing some reaction videos like Vivek Ramaswamy. I absolutely love that dude. So most definitely want to get some more videos of him. So, all right, we will catch you guys next time.